And welcome back, everybody. Matt Vasgersian prepping you for tonight's AAA PCL action. But before we get to the ball game, let's have a look at the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Christian Flash is highlighted here. And although he's not a well-known prospect for this organization, he's been on an absolute tear recently. For more about this relatively unknown minor league talent, I turn to my colleague Eric Karros.
Thanks, Matty. Like you said, not many people have heard of this guy because he's not one of those big-name prospects that everyone has their eyes on. But let me tell you, if he continues to play like this, we can expect more people to take notice. I doubt this organization currently has any kind of future plans for him, which means he's really just another guy down here in the minors hoping to make an impression on someone who matters. But his last month's play will certainly help that cause. With that said, though, he definitely still has a lot of proving to do before he earns himself a shot at the next level.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. MLB The Show's tour of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 16-team Pacific Coast League. Game 1 here in the month of August between the Round Rock Express and the New Orleans Zephyrs. And before we get on with things here this evening, a look at the two starting lineups we'll see featured tonight. And let's also get a brief look at our two starting pitchers as you see how they stack up right there. Tyler Ware will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Flash is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Well, I think this is a slider down in the zone, running away, and that's a very difficult pitch to drive with any authority unless you're a guy like Matt Kemp, and this becomes a harmless fly out to right field.
Christian Flash will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Christian Flash.
Now the first pitch. This is foul right side. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes set, now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Floyd Staten will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay, and he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Batting 7.
They hadn't had a hit up to this point, but he changes that in a hurry here as he makes it all the way up to third. Now they've got a good chance to get their first run of the ball game, too.
Chris Jimenez will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. Full count offering on its way. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 5 on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
This is a classic example of losing your composure after a bad call. Now, he's still teed off about that last pitch, so he doesn't concentrate on his location, and this is going to make him even madder now.
He's ready now, the pitch. And he pulls it to deep right field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. George Ritchie will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here comes a 2-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this will land out there just foul. Christian Flash will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Christian Flash.
First offering on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch on the way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Staten is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the top of inning number 4. And Round Rock is out in front, 4-0. Christian Flash will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
First pitch coming. Now he'll try to bunt his way on, but this is hard back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Sometimes that first pitch of an inning, a guy will go up there and show a bunt, but then pull it back, just to pull that third baseman in a few steps. He's not bluffing right here. He's trying to beat this thing out. But he winds up heading back to the dugout after just 1 pitch.
And this is hit well towards the hole. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Michael Choice will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Now here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Jimenez.
Christian Flash will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Staten is there, 1 away. Tyler Ware will stand in 1 more time, and fortunately for him, he'll get a 5th chance here to extend that hitting streak.
Yeah, he hasn't had the same success the rest of the guys have, but that could all change with 1 swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Express leads it 4-2. Hideki Hara will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far. George Ritchie will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
This is a good job here of using the whole field. You see him go the other way with this pitch. No chance at all to run this thing down, and you see it take that 1 big hop right up and over the wall for a ground rule double.
Christian Flash will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around.
Christian Flash.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground is short, and he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Oh, and down by 2 runs. The most important thing was to get that leadoff man on base. And mission accomplished right here. Better yet, not only is he on base, but he's up to second on the double. And since there's no double play in order, you've pretty much got to forget about that guy on second base and just make sure no one else gets on.
Stepping in now, Robert Werner, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
2-0 count, the pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Now the 3-1 home. And a full count now, 3-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again, 3-2. 3-2 pitch to the right side, and that's going to get through. It's a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. The throw home. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time.
Well, he's trying to do what he can to get his guys a step closer to tying this thing, but that time, he was a little too optimistic. They tag him out easily at home plate.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree, he made the biggest impact out there.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation
And now, your New Orleans
Tyler Ware digs in at the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he'll have himself a base hit. Christian Flash will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Now the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Logan Schaefer will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and as you can see, probably not the best route to the ball out there in right field. And those extra few seconds are all he needed to decide to go for 3, and he's in there with an easy triple.
Tyler Ware is ready to go here as we begin the third. Now here's a swing, and a ball hit well out there toward right center. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. Around second now, heading for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. George Ritchie will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. He's ready. Now the pitch. And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. Flash will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Christian Flash makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Christian Flash.
Here's the first offering. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Yeah, jumping on the first pitch of the inning there. Gave it a pretty good ride, but in the end, it winds up being a pretty routine first out.
Christian Flash will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's set. Now the pitch. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. William Gonzalez will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Gets out in front of the fastball there as this is hit sharply to the right side, and it'll get on through for a 1-out hit. Jose Mascara will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. The 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Christian Flash will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the heart?